On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Heat, Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Now here's Dragic. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
In the corner, Middleton with it. 13 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Bucks on defense. Wade up top. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the ball.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And both free throws good for Wade. We're about 1 minute into the first. It's Parker outside. And it would have counted had it. Tie game in Milwaukee. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what.
I was obsessed with the NBA.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does.
Sure.
But inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game in love.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Jared Bayless is out there with Vasquez. And it's Mayo in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Henson with the screen. Mayo drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pit.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And a pretty tight.
Thanks, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie. It was a closely contested first quarter for my. All right, that is going to wrap up our half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Wade and Gang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the 1. Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Monroe. Monroe's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Dang kicks to Wade. Puts it up from 17. Shot is no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. But the defense offers just a little bit of resistance.
And they thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Carter Williams is out there with Vasquez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And there's Monroe. And it's Henson in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Carter Williams dishes to Vasquez. Henson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Wade with the ball. Back to Stoudemire. Outside Dang. Here's Whiteside. Counted.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Monroe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Stoudemire.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Monroe nails both of them.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the 3-pointer.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg, but the foul has to come immediately after that.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Antetokounmpo off the mark. And so it's Miami winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.